Ladies and gentlemen, we barely got our 5 Challenger Stage Pickems, so today onto the Legend Stage, easy peasy, Silver Coin Gaming. Now thankfully the Legend Stage is of course going to be a lot easier ideally. I'm just going to go with the teams right off the bat that should absolutely be making it through. We've easily got like 5 of them. And now here's where of course things get a bit difficult. Vitality should honestly go through as well. I feel like all the teams going into this are pretty good, so it's kind of difficult to say who's going to make it, who's not. Of course, me being a NA fanboy, I want to say Liquid is going to make it through, but judging by the performance so far, it's really up in the air. Now, with them, the only thing I could say is I believe Nitro was not there for practice or their boot camp or whatever because he had a second kid, so maybe it took them a while to get into it. I don't really know. Now, I feel like you could go with a lot of teams as whatever this is, the 7th spot here. Personally, teams I wouldn't go with are Into the Breach, 9, maybe Monty can make it, and Gamer Legion is probably a team that I would say isn't going to make it. Liquid is really up in the air as well. I'd say they probably aren't a favorite to make it, even though they should be. Just looking at NIP's results, they're pretty decent, I guess. They 2-0'd Astralis, 2-0'd Big, of course lost to Na'Vi. They beat 9-2-1, lost to Heroic, so it's all pretty standard. And recently they lost to ENCE, beat OG, and 2-0'd Greyhound, and beat Mouse, who were not doing well at all, so it's kind of hard to say. But personally, since I'm an NA fanboy, I'm going to go with Liquid. I don't see them 3-0ing at all, but I don't really see them... 0-3ing is a lot more possible than 3-0ing, to be honest, but I think there's other teams you could pick for 0-3. And with that being said, you could also check the matches on HLTV. The first round matches are already confirmed, so Liquid versus 9, that should be an easy win. Same with Na'Vi, Gamer Legion. That should be an easy win for Na'Vi as well. So with that being said, since it's Na'Vi versus Gamer Legion, I'm just going to pick them to 0-3 to be completely honest. I think it's one of the easier picks. For my 3-0, I think G2 is going to 3-0 to be honest, but I'm just going to put them through as it's a pretty safe pick. I guess I'm just going to go with Furia. This is probably completely random. And actually, I take that back. I'm going to go with Bad News Eagles just because. I want to say they 3-0'd in the last major. Obviously, that doesn't mean a whole lot. There is some insane teams going into this. NIP and Fnatic play each other, so there's a lot of stuff up in the air. This 3-0 is kind of just a throwaway pick, to be honest, because they have to pick nobody. I'm hopeful in these 6 teams. I'm not really hopeful in Liquid, even though I want to be. And I'm hopeful in this 0-3. So I think that should be enough. There's our Pickems. But thanks to SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. Get up to a free $5 bonus on your first trade and get actual fair value for your CSGO trades with that link at the top of the description.